Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the middle of March 2019. This is your love reading for the middle of March. This month I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, by the way, Pisces, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But let's see what is going on for you here in love. And let's see. It looks really good, is what I'm going to say to you, Pisces. So, a lot of good stuff. You start off with the Five of Hearts and the Nine of Clubs. I feel like you have a lot more options than you realize in love, is what I would say to you, Pisces. Of course, Venus is about to be in our sign, Pisces, and so you could find yourself being very attractive in the near future. You could find, actually, let me grab the right chart just so I can see it. But yeah, so you're about to be very attractive is what I'd say, and I feel like a lot of people could be finding you attractive with this card. So Nine of Clubs is a card of like opportunity, and it says that there will be a lot of opportunity for you to find love. I mean, it's just a card of dating, card of meeting people, and like all this other stuff. I'm also kind of getting like the Nine of Wands from the tarot on this, so I'd say don't give up on love. I feel like some of you could be feeling like you want to give up on love, but I would definitely say don't. I feel like you need to make sure not to do that. For others, you could be jealous of a situation, or you could be dealing with jealousy in a relationship. But what I would just say here with these two cards is I feel like it'll pass, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds and the Eight of Diamonds. I do feel like for some of you, there could be somebody coming in where I do feel like it's going to be like a little bit of work. Like, I feel like you'll be attracted to this person, but I also feel that you feel the relationship could be work, or there could be just, I feel like there could just be very minor, like, disconnects in the relationship for some reason. For some of you, I feel like you could be in this relationship, and for others, I feel like you could be getting into this relationship. I would say over, like, the next 8 months. I feel like this is could be a long-term message for some of you, but I would say if you're getting into a relationship, like, I feel like there could just be just differences of opinion in certain areas of life, and I feel like there could also be just differences in the way that the two of you operate. What I would say is that both of these cards say that this relationship could be very successful, but you just have to realize people are different, and everybody's different no matter what. You're never going to find somebody who's exactly like you, and why would you want that anyway? It's boring. So I feel like for some of you, this is you kind of like putting the work in to either move past that and not worry about it, or again, if you're finding somebody who has like these differences that just I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I do think you notice it. I do feel like you see it in a lot of ways, and so I would just put the work in. For others, I feel like some of you could be very focused on money. Here, Pisces, this year, really good year for Pisces and money. So I feel like a lot of you Pisces could just be focusing on work, and it's like maybe you're not even bothering dealing with love. For others, this could say that you are going to find love through work. So I would definitely say if you want love, I would get out there, and I feel like you will find love there. For some of you, I feel like you could be attracting an earth sign at this time, or you could be with an earth sign. You have this, you have the Queen of Diamonds. It could be earth, you have water, air, you pretty much have everything, but I would definitely say earth, water, and air stand out to me here, Pisces. So it could be any one of those, any combination of those signs is what I would say for you. For others, it says you have all the keys necessary to make this a successful relationship. So, make sure to put the work in. Next, you have the Ace of Clubs and the Two of Spades as well. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's very worldly. They could be very traveled. They could have traveled around the world. They could also just have like a wide group of friends, or they could have a different group of friends is what's popping into my head here as well. For others, I feel like you could be dealing with someone who just got off of a breakup with this Two of Spades. Just for some of you, I don't feel that for a lot of you, but just for some of you. So I just realized that, again, if you have somebody coming in, it's like be careful of like being the rebound, basically. I don't think that you are, but just kind of keep that in the back of your mind and understand that this could be like a rebound situation. But this is another card of abundance. This is my favorite card in the deck, the Ace of Clubs. It does say, again, there's like an abundance of opportunities for you in love, obviously. You have this, you have the Nine of Clubs. These are cards of abundance and having a lot of opportunities in love. So I would just stay open to those opportunities. Next, in your challenge position, you have the Eight of Hearts and the Joker. So some of you could have been dealing with somebody who cheated on you in the past. So that could be a major challenge. That could be affecting your future relationships with this Joker card here. This could also represent you traveling. So like what's popping into my head is I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're moving, right? And maybe you live somewhere, but you're moving away. And maybe you just met somebody where you live now, but you're going to be moving, and so it's like how do you figure that out? So I feel that could be a challenge. For others, This here is your romantic fantasies. I've talked about this before. We have Black Moon Lilith entering into Pisces. And, the thing with Black Moon Lilith in Pisces is, like, we could have these romantic fantasies, like, inside the bedroom, outside the bedroom, whatever they are. And the problem with Black Moon Lilith in Pisces is it's like, we feel very vulnerable talking about these things with our partner, but maybe, to have a fulfilling sex life or whatever in our life, we need these things. So basically, the challenge could be like telling your partner what you like in the bedroom. Like I said, it could also be outside the bedroom, but with Black Moon Lilith, it's probably inside the bedroom. So like needing to get those things out, could make you very, nervous. It's like maybe you want your partner to dress up like a clown with this Joker card here. How the hell do you say that? How do you get that point across, right? So I feel like that could be a challenge. For others, this could just say that living your romantic fantasies is a challenge, meaning you don't have love at this time. So feeling the lack of love could be the challenge. Next, your solution is the Queen of Diamonds and the Three of Clubs. Some of you could be, this is a second chance right here, is what I'm going to say to you, Pisces. So some of you could be getting a second chance in love. Some of you could be having a second chance with a earth sign here. I would just take your time if you're one of those people who's doing that. This could also just be that your solution is you're getting a second chance at love in general. So like new love will be coming in for you at this time. Queen of Diamonds is a card called the Crossroads. It says you have a choice to make between like two paths. And usually with the Queen of Diamonds, I say pick the new path. So with whatever choices you are making, I always say pick the new thing with this Queen of Diamonds. So that's definitely a possibility as well. For others, this could also say that you're thinking about moving is popping into my head. So again, I would say Pisces, if you're thinking about moving, that could definitely be getting in the way of love life. But I wouldn't really worry about it. For others, I feel like this is a person. Again, it is a queen, but it could be any sex. I don't attach sex to my cards. It could be male, female, whatever. So Pisces, I feel like there could just be a person who comes in. I feel like they're very stable, very kind, very generous, like they want to help you as well. I feel like helping is popping into my head. I don't really know what that word means, but I just keep hearing helping, but I don't know. I feel like this person helps you out in some way, and I feel like it kind of leads to a second chance in love. And finally, you have the Queen of Spades and the Five of Spades. I feel like you just have to take a risk. Like I said, for you, Pisces, I feel like the next few years are all about vulnerability, being willing to be vulnerable in love, and also accepting things in love as well. So this could be like gifts, it could be compliments, it could be accepting sex in the first place from a partner, it could be anything, because Black Moon Lilith and Pisces will probably make us have challenges accepting things in general, which is a big part of a relationship as well. So I feel like this is talking about needing to figure out how to accept things in a relationship and realizing, I always tell people, it's like, when somebody wants to give you something, no matter what it is, a gift, a compliment, like I said, sex, whatever, then it's not about you, it's about them wanting to have that feeling of giving as well. I feel like Pisces has a challenge, is kind of like challenged in that area of life anyway, like learning to accept things because we're givers. But I feel like that's going to be like a major theme for you for probably a few years, Pisces. So anyway, Pisces, this looks really good though. I feel like there's a lot of good potential this month. I feel like some of you could be very focused on work. But it does look like a good month for love. So thank you for watching, Pisces, and enjoy your month.